Hi guys, welcome again to another selected tokens video. Once again, it's your host Pedro, and I'm here bringing you another great project to you to look at, a great project to you to put on your radar, do your own research about it, a project that we're gonna see that could bring a lot of changes into the gaming world. And yeah, let's start by that. So basically, this is a ICO. This kind of uniting the gaming world and the crypto world in one single-handed project. So as you see here, clearly they are stating that they are a gaming ecosystem. So basically, FLUX will be the platform for monetizing any game for every player and any developer with blockchain technology. As you can see right there, already stated in their web page, in their landing page. These are the dates for the public sales of the 17th to the 24th of April, and we have this round of the whitelist and the bonus that you still have opportunity to take advantage on. So yeah, let's doing like the same type of research that we do in this channel. So we're gonna browse a little bit their website, gonna see how they're going in terms of the press, what people are saying about this project. We're going to try to understand what's deeper to this project, what's a little bit about the team itself, what they're trying to do, what they're trying to achieve. We're going to look at the roadmap, see if they're between the stages that they are now, if they are checking all of the things that they wanted to do, if they deliver the things that they want to do in times in their own schedule. So we're going to analyze all that and trying to make the most informative review out of it in order to give you the better information that we possibly get. So let's start by that. So basically, the gaming industry in the crypto world united. That is not something that we are not used to see in the crypto world. It's something that we all know that's happening more and more and more. We have this agglomeration of this proliferation of crypto projects that are trying to tap into this gaming market. We see a lot of gambling related, like casinos, and we see more and more lotteries and exchange, and we're trying to see this new way of bringing let's say the original gaming, say computer gaming, and all of these types of the gaming industry into the crypto world. So FLUX really caught my eye just because of this one main focus. Their focus is trying to build ecosystem we can monetize for every player in development of the gaming industry. So that means that everybody can gain their hands, their funds, or whatever they want to do, either trade, sell, buy, building of all of this in building a sense of community in this gaming ecosystem that FLUX is going to create. So that is really great news if we see in the way, because we clearly see that's how things are going to progress. So if they are able to do this and be the first big players in doing this, there are going to be a lot of success going on for them, because we all know the powerful of the gaming industry. We all know how much money it moves around. We all know the potential. We all know all the things about the gaming industry. So it's been recognized that's one of the powerful industries, and being aligned with the cryptocurrency in this case, as well as blockchain technology. And if we're seeing these ideas and the project grows from great teams developing these ideas, we can see a lot of potential and a lot of growth for that. So FLUX really caught my eye on that. Bringing these two worlds will be amazing, because we all know, and that's the second point of my topic here. So we have a lot of users in this technology. It's not really about the single-handed how much people gaming, how much people play games in the world, is how much people are interacting with the gaming industry itself. We have developers, we have like marketers for the game, we have all these big companies that are in the gaming industry, and that means a lot of people, either as users or either as contributors or workers for the industry. So we have a lot of these people that can be targeted by this ecosystem. And that in the end is the most powerful thing that FLUX is going to do, is to have this huge population of people that are interested in games, of working games, and they're going to build together single-handed a market out of that. So that's going to be amazing. But since we got there, let's browse around a little bit the website and trying to understand a little bit more about this project. So later on I will be clicking on this press site, just trying to see what is the press, what's been what the headlines is going to be in terms for FLUX. But right now let's understand a little bit more about this. So yeah, let's understand a little bit more about this FLUX ecosystem and how this all is going to work. So here we have a nice clean stated infographic which is trying to explain us how these ecosystems will work. So we have the game investor contribute in a game and receive a note. On the other side we have the game developer, which upload the games and earn every time someone completes or trade your items. So you have the investor and you have the developer. So the developer wins every time or earns every time someone completes or trade in your item. So let's say they have a game, the developer wins. They change an item in that game, the developer earn already on that transaction. So that's the way that I'm trying to attract more game developers into the ecosystem. And I think it's a good idea, as well as the zero commission fee will be like a very big deal on this, trying to get more and more people, in this case developers, into the ecosystem. So that the first step, we get the matchmaking. So you have the example, so Mike and John are making tournaments, and then you can see as well, so trading game items for different games to upload to FLUX, and once again the zero commission fee. So zero commissions either as you are trading as a user or either as you are a game developer. So that's huge. Another great branch on this is the streamer world. So broadcast games and make response to earn tokens and items as a reward. So in here, once again, and I guess I left out this in the beginning, is that you can be a gamer, so a prolific gamer, so you are active gamer. You can be just a streamer. You can do both, and you can be as well as a developer and be in the ecosystem. So you have these three kinds of gaming. You can be just a regular guy who wants to play games, and you earn your things, you earn the trade with zero commissions, all that. You can be like even like a more ranked, so you can be like a gamer, then you can stream your game and earn two incomes on that, or trying to trade items and so on. As you can see, your rewards in two different ways. That's really great. I can see, we all know that bringing back the first main topic of this video. So gaming industry is huge, have a big follower. There are like amounts of YouTubers, people on Twitch, a lot of like more obscure like stream websites that maybe I'm not aware of, but there's usually a huge market right there. And I can see like if there's like rewards involved, and people can run like a passive onto something, or if people just a gamer just loves a game so much and is ever investing in a game, of course he's going not to lose the opportunity to have some items in the game, or even try to earn something on their game. So it's not really something that we can beat off, and it's something that we are going to take in consideration, because attracting people into the FLUX gaming industry will not be difficult, and that's like the main focus of this. So huge opportunity for those guys. Let's see a little bit more. So let's just click on the rest for let's just see what they are trying to do in terms of gaming. If you in that side are like a huge gaming fan and you're trying to see what games can be out of this platform, so let's see what's in the website. Okay, as you can see, it's coming soon, the news. So make sure you put your email there, subscribe, and be ready for the games that are coming in. Was trying to see some games too, so sorry for the not being revealing there, but let's continue our review right now. So let's take a look at their token economics and trying to see how they're going to apply the money that they are going to receive in their future ICO. So of course the token symbol will be FLUX. The token background is they are built as a HERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain. The token public sale will take place on April 17. The soft cap is already achieved, so that's like a good initiation for it's going to be next for this project. It's a good pronunciation for what they are trying to do. It's a good pronunciation as well as they achieve their goals, and it's really good, cool when you have like a project that is in this stage and they already clear the last goal, so that's really cool. The token exchange rate will be like half of the dollar of one FLUX token, so that's like good in terms of you understanding the value of the token and what the token can be valued at the future. So I guess it is in that way, mainly because it's more easy, because it's going to trade games and so on. Maybe it's easier to establish a value within the game in the or the access of the game, or it can be like an item in terms of a game, can be like a sword, a skin, or some kind of situation that way, and that's why the price is really close to $1 there, maybe to get more perceptive of the real value of the token. Do you see the accepted cryptocurrency? So a lot of it, and not only cryptocurrencies but as well as regular money institutions as well. So let's take a look at this economics. So they are going to apply more is on marketing, and that's like no, once again bringing back the same topic again, but this is really a huge industry, and of course their objective is to grow to the maximum as possible, because if they're trying to do this, of course they need like a really cool and a really great community as all of these perspectives. So they have like they have to get like a great community of streamers. They have to get a great community of gamers itself. They try to get the developers, these companies that are doing the marketing, the communication. So it's all things that you need to do in order to be a player in the gaming industry. So I understand this big budget, so almost half of the token sale will be for marketing, and this can also be looked at another way. Maybe they are like in this phase, so if they reach their previous goal, maybe they already have the tools in place and all of the things of setting up the platform, the MVP and all that was already done and clear, so the infrastructure are done, and now it's the next step, which is marketing this the right way for the right consumer, for the right developers, and trying to build that huge following that they need in order to bring the next step. So that's my look on it, and we can see as well this second circular graphic that indicates this. So the partnerships, the token sale, the team, the early fund, and the airdrop. So yeah, I really think that's all for this economics. I don't know if you want me to get a little bit more in depth on that. Usually that's not the case, so I will pass out on this. Once again, I really strongly recommend you, and this is like the thing that I like to do in these videos as well, is do your own research. Like do your own research. Never forget to do that. So as you are maybe new to this ICO, so do you have access to a lot of documents that can help you do a better and informed decision. In this case, of course, the white paper will be the biggest one. So you have these 5 documents here that can help you bring to a more informed decision. So we have the white paper, the privacy policy, the terms and conditions, the how we test, which is something that it's cool that we are seeing more and more about these new ICOs, and the launch page of it is basically like to sum up the basic information of the outline. So yeah, as I was saying, always check the documents because they provide like the real and more technological approach, and they're trying to deal with full detail, like explaining the project. So that's why you should always review their documents, especially the white paper, and just because if you want trying to understand a project to the fullest and put your mind and money on a project, you should do that with informative and backing decision with some real facts. So let's take a look for the roadmap. Yeah, you can see right there. So maybe that's like I'm gonna need to load up the page again. A little bit sorry there, so let's just focus right back. Maybe I might problem with my internet. Okay, now we got the graphic going. Sorry for that. So they bring it back to the early stages. So they end up conceiving the idea on the summer of 2016, as you can see right there. This concept and creation, then they move up, and between the way we can all see it. So the MVP was tested out the September of the last year. It released on last year as well, as you can see right now, and this is the first big step from them in this following year. As you can see right now, they are now entering so in the April of this year, they're trying to achieve the PC version release, the public token, and the public token sale. So that's like the big step for the next ones that's going to be. Just for a reference, we see that the May 2010, of course, after the ICO, the FLUX token will be listed on multiple of exchanges, and their goal for the third quarter is to develop the mobile client trade and develop market release. For the next following years, we see in 2019, the streaming and crowdfunding platform release, and 2020 we see the expanding and scaling of the FLUX ecosystem. So, of course, these steps, I think they will be, it's much chance if they are updated, so giving you a little more perspective of the project is going to do and deliver in the future. Of course, they are going to do that, and it's crucial to do that after your initial offer takes place. So I'm confident that we are getting like an update on this roadmap, on this infographic, and trying to see what they are trying to do in the future as well. But as I was saying in the beginning, all of these points checked out if you are going to do that research. All these points checked out, they are always clear and always did what they're trying to achieve. So they clear all the check marks, and that's always good. It seems like the team is working well. And speaking of the team, of course, we have to highlight a little bit of the team here. Well, I'm not trying to be a meme, and I'm not trying to say all these names wrong, but since I was doing a little bit of research, not trying to say this person's name all wrong there, but one thing that's really put me once again the confidence in this project was the fact that all of these teams have huge experience between the space, and it's not between the crypto space but more traditional industries, but they always bring value to the team, as once again the team already checks out on their goals, and that's great. And you are clearly see one of the members, you can see the members all there. Once again, I'm not going to say any name of this. Let me be clear that all these personnel have the right and are qualified and have the good credentials to be a part of a project this big. And I know that this team is ambitious, and they will try to develop the best ultimate goal as well for them, but as their community as well. In terms of advisors, it's the same thing. So a lot of people with experience. You can see the legal side, we have Axon supporting the legal side as well. We have more of the smart contract engineer, the investment relations, and basically that's that. Another thing that really caught my eye, and this you are going to wait, so just to name a few projects, so Reme, a project that we talked about a little bit earlier on this channel, Bionic Anniversary, and the Axon partners, as I told there, the InfoPost, MBSafe, Moxie One, Provectors, and Innovation Development Lab. So these are great partners in order to develop a much better inquiries technological problem. But what's great and we cannot escape for this is the game vendors that are already aligned for be in the FLUX ecosystem. So now, not being like a real or hardcore gamer, far from that, I recognize at least these 4 companies here at the beginning. So Valve, Ubisoft, Origin, and Gameloft. And we cannot escape like this. So I don't really know like Daybreak, this, but if they are in this list, I know that they are legitimate and big companies as well as not. They are not going to try to reach that connection. So having the game vendors like Valve, Ubisoft, Origin, and Gameloft is of course huge for them. Will bring a bigger market. They can always like trying to gain the support from the people that are in these platforms. Either we don't need to forget this, but either as a streamer, as a gamer, or even, as we say, as a developer. So we have this all of 4 branches for all these big game vendors that are going to be, or can be, in this case, in the FLUX ecosystem. So yeah. In order to conclude this video, what better way to finish off with a FLUX video that they make trying to explain the project. A little more of a visual, and I think this is a good way to sum up all of my points in this video. So without further ado, let's watch it.
Meet Mike. He is one of 2 billion active gamers. Mike likes to play everywhere on his PC and mobile devices. If someone could make money for being best player, Mike could become a millionaire. And this is why we create FLUX, where players can compete with each other and earn money for winning or trading game items from different games. And for every transaction, gaming vendor earns a part of the commission. FLUX also gives you an opportunity to raise funds inside our crowdfunding system to develop and promote your game and share profit with investors. Meanwhile, every game and tournament could be broadcasted by a streamer who will receive rewards for attracting new audience. Develop your account, participate in big online tournaments, complete achievements and quests, and earn rewards unique for every single game, purchase in-games items, create your own games, and gain profit for every bet, invite friends, and earn even more due to referral system, due to unique request to gaming platforms API, uniting the most popular games on desktop and mobile platform, and creating our own games. FLUX becomes the biggest esports online platform. Unique token FLUX is used for regular transaction, gaming currency, and in-game items purchases, and also for any payment for different services which FLUX provides. FLUX is a platform which will gather millions of players all around the world on one battleground and create the global gaming currency which allows different users to compete with each other. FLUX, claim your reward.
So I hope that this video can sum up all of my points of my review on FLUX. I hope that can bring you an interest out of your part as well on this project that I personally choose to follow. So once again, if you are willing to invest your money, do your own research, do your own do your own math, know the system, know the platform, know the project, know the team, trying to research more info on that part. Recommend you to eat up any of these press links and trying to see what their outlets are saying about the project as well. They are living with confidence or not so much. And I guess for me that's it. Just a quick reminder that their public sale is going to be from the 17th to the 24th of April. You still have some bonuses that you are willing to retrieve, so don't forget that. And once again, thank you for being on that side, and we see us in the other video.